Welcome back, everybody, to Boss Cat Crypto. My name's Mike, and today I'm going to go over with you my top 5 CNFT projects. Now, before I get into that, you guys, thank you for being here today. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and leave a thumbs up or a thumbs down, however you're feeling about my video today. But please, leave some comments. It's all I can ask. I don't have anyone supporting this channel. I don't do any sort of paid advertisements or anything like that, and I never will. So it takes you guys to help me grow my channel. But anyways, enough of that. Look, we got a lot going on in the space, right? We got a lot going on in the space. But of course, we're going to talk about my number one first. Why would it not be Boss Cat Rocket Club? I didn't call myself Boss Cat Crypto for nothing. I believe in this project. Everything that I have seen, everything these guys touch turns into pure gold. Their plans are huge. They're going to eventually get themselves to the top selling and top volume created on the CNFT space, and they're going to stay there. This is our own personal version of the Bored Ape Yacht Club, you guys. This is the king. This is where it's at. These guys are the top dogs, or should I say, the top cats of the space, and they're going to stay that way. So let's jump into them real quick before I get to some of these other projects, you guys. I just want to give you a little bit of an update. Most of you already are aware of this. If you have never even heard of Boss Cat Rocket Club in your first time to my videos and your first time to CNFT space, this is where you start, guys. This is the pinnacle. Bored Ape Yacht Club of the CNFT space. Watch. So the owners, you guys. The owners have gone down from a little over 4K to a little under 4K, and I believe that's because people are stacking cats. They're not stacking sats anymore. We're past that. We're stacking cats. Now, we all do know that there's a combination of a way to get yourself into the pre-sale for Boss Planet. You got to have 2 cats and 1 rocket part, or 2 rocket parts and 1 cat, or you can own 6 cats. So I think a lot of people who are not able to assemble a full rocket, we'll go over that in a minute. The price is pretty expensive, but people want to get their land, right? So let's say you have 3, 4 cats and you're like, gosh, I really want to be able to mint 5 pieces of land on the Boss Planet, which is a very good idea, by the way. So people are getting more cats. Now, the floor has gone down a little bit, you guys. This is the first time I've seen it under a 3K floor consistently since, well, about a week and a half. It's been over 3K. And there's a lot of people going, oh, people are, paper handing this, that, or whatever. No, listen, you guys. There's a reason why people, I'm out there, I'm trying to sell one of my cats because I'm trying to get myself a fully assembled rocket. And in order to do so, I got to funnel some of that capital over. But you do want to see a robustness of the ecosystem of the NFTs that you're involved in. You want to see people buying. You want to see people selling. If the floor is going down a little bit, it's just because, well, it just is breathing a little bit. It's breathing. It's taking a little bit of a breather before it goes right back up to where I believe is going to eventually, in my personal opinion, not financial advice, I think we're going to see an 8 to 10K floor on these cats sometime in 2022. Need I say more? This project is just doing everything that you want a project to do. They continue to build, they continue to develop, and they have the number one community space in the entire CNFT space. This community is fantastic. We all know the story about how Justin accidentally sold one of his top 1K cats and he forgot to put an extra digit on there, and somebody bought it and some member of the community returned it to him at the floor price. Who does that? I mean, who does that? You're not going to find that in the Ethereum space, guys. There are a bunch of sharks out there. Not to mention, who enjoys paying upwards of $80 to $100 to have to sell or buy an NFT? I don't. Let's stick with ADApes, guys. Enough about that. But anyways, like I said, right now, floor price under 3K, that's a steal right now. There's some cool cats up here. You can go in there and you can snag yourself a couple floor cats, maybe try to get to that 6 cat holding to mint that land, or maybe you can just buy them and hold them and diamond hand them as they continue to go up, because at some point, that's where we're going to be. We're going to be top. Activity, you guys. Let's go check the activity. Yeah. We've got some sales going on. That's good. You always want to know that things are active in the space that you're looking at. Once again, very, very important. Boss Cat Rocket Club, they're doing so many things. Go join the Discord, you guys. I will never be able to put in one video as much information as you can get just by talking to people in there, going and checking out the announcements. Go over there and just look at the announcements, you guys, and read through all that and tell me that doesn't get you hyped up to be a part of this project. So that's my number one. Now, this is kind of like a 1A because it's pretty much the same project, but the rocket parts, you guys, floor, still very, very healthy, 6,700 ADA floor, volume 7.25 million. These guys are cracking off. Although to assemble a full rocket, you have to have the 3 corresponding parts. They all have to be matching. Not everybody's able to do that. I think we've assembled like 800 or 900 rockets. You can only have 1,111. These parts are still carrying a utility, you guys, because the team is so great that they still allow us to have utility for these rocket parts. They know as well as we do that this might not ever get a full assembly, right? So I believe they're going to continue to give us a reason to hold on to the parts as well as the cats. I believe they're going to continue to give people a reason who are involved in this project to be able to mint future projects, whether it's Boss Cat Planet or whatever else that they have in mind. We know that the vision is only 20% complete, and so that's a long way to go, you guys. So the parts are doing well, the cats are doing well. Let's take a look at some of the action here. We've got some full rockets cracking off. Look, 4 in a row there in the last 3 hours. People are buying those rockets. Why wouldn't you when you can mint 10 pieces of land on Boss Planet? Come on, guys. Wow, there's some really good deals out there right now. So keep an eye on some of those rockets, see how they're doing. And, let's move on. So, number 2. Can anyone guess what my number 2 is going to be? Well, I'll just tell you. ADApes Society. You guys... Wow, what a successful mint. Congratulations to the people who have created this project. I know Cardman and Congo are 2 of the top 3 guys, and those guys are so great. They're not like untouchable where you can't get a hold of them. These guys are very active in their Discord. They're talking to the community. They've let people know all the problems they had with their first mint, why they delayed it. Every step of the way has been nothing but absolute professionalism. So my personal congrats to you guys. You have made a fantastic project. There's no real need for me to go over the website with you guys because I've done it in previous videos. You can go check those out if you'd like. But what I want to show you here and what I really like is if you go down to the trending collections, check them out, guys. Right now they're number 1. They've even knocked Boss Cat and the Boss Cat rocket parts off the number 1 list for 24-hour volume. So their mint just happened a day ago or maybe 2 days ago by this point, by the time I get this video out. But look at this, you guys. They've done 720K volume since their project has been fully minted and fully released. And that is a really, really good thing. That shows to me that this project has a great community behind it. That shows me that a lot of buying and selling is taking place. The floor is continuing to climb. It's up to 235 ADA. I know these guys minted for 99 when they first came out. They were selling about $140, about $150 online or on the secondary market, and the floor is climbing. I've been active in their Discord, and people are diamond handing this project, and I am personally diamond handing this project. I've pulled all 3 of my ADAs or my apes that I had for sale. I took them off the list. I'm going to be holding these. I do believe that this is a diamond hand project. I do believe that if these guys continue to do what they're trying to do, creating their DAO and everything that they're going to have interactive with their apes and the family tree, you can go on their Discord and check that out to see what rarity you have, what family you're in, the better family name you have, the higher up the ladder you are. Really great concept, you guys. I fully believe that this project is well on its way to becoming a blue chip of the CNFT space. And once again, you guys, I think we're here early. I think we're here to this space early as a whole. And we're going to continue to see people coming into this space in particular. You got to love the fees. You got to love the communities. You got to love what's going on. We are the coolest NFT space in the NFT world, hands down. I love it. These apes look great. They did such a good job. I'm so stoked for this project. Look, you guys, you can get in there and sweep the floor right now for like up to 250. You can go pick yourself 10 apes for those of us who like to do things in bulk and kind of wait for this floor price to climb. Maybe some people want to get in some of the top names like the Monets, right? Buy yourself some floors. Flip them when they start to go up, start climbing the ladder yourself, and you can go see here in the activity, very active, 3 minutes ago, 7 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, 13 minutes. Look at this. We got a 2,000 ADA sale here. I think that's the biggest I've seen so far. So a lot of generation of hype and a lot of understanding that this is a good project and they have big dreams and they're going to be doing a lot of good things. Whoever did this for 666, boo to you. It's all about that 777, baby. Get out of here with your 666. Just saying. But anyways, on to our next project, you guys. Project number 3 for me. Lazy Llamas. I think this project is still somehow under the radar. As great of a project as this is and what they're doing with their serums and how you can mutate these llamas, you guys, not enough attention on this particular project. I will say that I think that these guys are doing big things. As far as I know, this is the first project on the CNFT space where you can buy, an NFT, which these NFTs look great, by the way, and you can mutate them. We're going to get into that in a second. But right now I want to talk about this roadmap, right? So now we're into Q1 of 2022. They've got a royalty benefit program planned. That's really cool. The launch of the lab, you can inject your llama with a serum to create one of 3 distinct races. Very cool. These guys are going to be very, very valuable because there's only 5,000 of these llamas. And there's only 4,000 serums. And there's 3 types, there's 3 tiers of serum. So, and every time you combine your llama with a serum, that original llama gets burnt. So we're going to have up to 4,000 mutated llamas and only 1K left of the regular llamas that have not been adjusted with a serum. Now, as a collector myself, I start to think to myself, okay, I've got 3 llamas, and I do. I have 3 llamas, and I have 1 of the top tier and 2 of the middle tier serums because I can't wait to see what happens with these and what kind of family lines they come out with and everything. Is going to be great. But those 1K original that never got touched with the serum, I haven't seen anybody in a video yet explain that that could create some rarity for just even the regular llamas. So think about that for a second. Let's get into Q2. Vault and Governance Token. Cross-utility partnerships among other NFT collections. That's cool. Launch of Lazy Token, a governance token airdropped to all llama holders. You want to be holding these llamas, you guys. That's freaking awesome. They've got huge plans. Launch of the Lazy Vault, a place to exchange our token or for ADA, NFTs, and more. So their token is going to be very, very interactive. I think projects that are creating tokens, if they can do that successfully, they establish themselves as a very desirable platform to be involved in, because if the token itself does good and if people are incentivized to hold and or stake or whatever it is, this particular NFT, the sky's the limit for projects like that. Now, I like this here. I can't wait to see this develop. Q3 2022, Lazy Island. Lazy Island takeover. Portion of proceeds served to buy plots of land and developed Lazy Island across different metaverses. Pavia, Sandbox, Decentraland, etc. Llama holders can hunt for treasures on any cross-chain island. Wow, that's pretty impressive. That's shooting. That's aiming high. Land distribution. Plots of land across these ecosystems distributed amongst top llama holders. More incentive to hold those llamas. Lazy Llama in-person meetup. This is just the beginning. All that, and this is just the beginning. So let's go up here and let's go to these serums, you guys. How cool does this look? So again, we all know what Bored Ape did with the serums. You can mutate the ape. Those things ended up looking super sick. I think these guys are on par, at least with the art, right? I think what they're doing is absolutely incredible with what you can do with these llamas. Say you take this guy right here and look what he turns into. How sick is that, dude? That's just freaking, I'm so pumped on this project, and getting into a project when it's still kind of under the radar, huge. This could be the first and the greatest of all of the ability to mutate and to involve a serum with a Cardano NFT. So that's got me very excited, as if you can't tell. Take a look at this guy. So we've got the 3 tiers. We'll look at those in a second. You take this guy. He looks cool. He's all right, but look what happens to him after that tier 1 serum. Boom. Guy looks spectacular. Super detailed artwork. Super detailed website. These guys have put a lot of work into that. This whole thing is fantastic. The tier 1s look like that. I've got one of those. I've got 2 of these right here. I decided to skip out on the tier 3 because I want to get the best looking ape that I possibly can. So keep in mind, once again, 4,000 serums, 5,000 llamas. There's going to be 1,000 llamas that have never been mutated. I think that's pretty cool. In fact, I think I just talked myself into going and buying a 4th llama just to hold forever that has not been mutated. I like that idea. All right, guys, so project number 4. And I'm going to go over this one really quickly just so the video is not too long, but ADA Ninjas. We all know that ADA Ninjas has started to gain a lot of traction with content creators in specific. Myself and a few other guys have made some videos on ADA Ninjas, and they've gone into depth. You can go check out NFT Update. They did some good stuff. You can check out Block is Hot. That guy's got a very underrated YouTube channel. He makes great videos, you guys. So go check those out for more detail. But the reason why I'm into these and I'm so stoked on them right now is because in about 4 days, Season 2 drops. And I believe to get into Season 2, it's going to be another... The ninjas are an 8,888 mint. Season 2 is going to be the same thing. They're also planning a Season 3. But in order to be able to get in and buy one of Season 2 early, you need to hold a ninja. So I've got 2 ninjas. I'm going to plan on getting 2 of Series 2 and probably some more for Series 3 once they come out with details like that. But this is a cool website, very, very different looking. If you go to the roadmap, they talk a little bit here about Season 2. And if you go to the roadmap down here, they talk about a little bit about Season 3 and what they're going to be doing with the Magnum. They're going to be making like what do you call those things? Like a comic book kind of thing. And so I believe that those are going to be involved with holding the ninjas as well. So a lot of utility for these ninjas, you guys. Let's go over here and check them out. Oops. ADA ninjas. Here's what I like about these guys. So we got the items, we've got the owners, we've got a pretty decent, robust volume. The floor has gone up from when I first looked at these from about 25 to 30, now over 100. People are holding these because they want to get them. But if you check out the artwork here, great anime artwork. It's just absolutely fantastic, the detail that they've done with these. But what I want to show you here real quick is we're near the floor. We're at the floor, right? Let's just pick somebody. Let's just pick her for now. She's a floor price. These traits, they did so many traits with these that virtually anyone that you pick up, even these more common ones, they're going to have some good percentages. Like we got one under 1%, under 4%, another under 3%, another about 2%. I mean, if you just scroll and if you just click on any of these random ninjas, you're going to see that there's a lot of uniqueness, you guys. Look, they're not just like, you know, a picture of something with a bunch of different, additives to it. They've got different shirts, they've got different weapons, different facial, different hair. I mean, I think this is a really top-notch project as far as the art is concerned itself. It's definitely the best anime project on here, and there's a lot of incentive for people to want to get involved with this project and stay involved with this project. So go look at it more for yourself, you guys. Not a deep dive, just want to let you know this is my number 4 project. And number 5 might surprise you guys. Derp birds. That's right, the little derpies, derp birds. I kind of like these guys. I don't know what it is about them. I started when I first got into CNFTs. I jumped right into Boss Cats head first, and I started looking around. I thought these guys are kind of cool. Like I just have a feeling these guys are going to end up possibly establishing themselves as a maybe not a top tier blue chip, but maybe still in the blue chip category, just kind of toward the bottom. But they've got a lot of cool things, you guys, going on. They've got a pretty decent roadmap. They've got a lot of things for Season 1. I'm not going to read through all this stuff here, but obviously they're doing other things. I think you can buy a couple derps and you can incubate them, and you can make these little derp eggs, and they hatch these little derplings. And they got the hatchery. They've got the community stuff going on. And they've got a lot of stuff that has yet to be named. So I just have a feeling about this project, you guys. Let me know what you think below. Let's go over here and let's go check out the derps. We got derp apes, we've got derp eggs, derp birds. I believe these derp eggs are the little hatchlings that you can get from staking your little derpies here. And the thing I like about them is that they're not just they're just one tier. We've got commons, we've got uncommons, we've got all the way up to legendary and mythic and epic. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff going on here, and I'm probably going to be picking up a few more of these. I know the floor price to me at under 100 ADA is still kind of a steal right now. I really can see these having a floor price that continues to go up. There's been a little bit of a drop off right now in particular. With this project, I think a lot of people are kind of trying to assemble their ADA because there's so many projects minting that just minted this month alone. So many for February. I'll cover that stuff in another video here. But these guys got some great traits. So what you want to do is obviously you want to get into a project when that floor price is down, because that way you have a better chance of maybe getting a couple of them, and maybe you fall in love with one and you want to keep it, but you want to like stack a little bit of ADA for your next venture, right? Getting it on the floor, being able to flip it. Not so much when a project is hype, but when a project is kind of just doing regular things and hasn't maybe lost a little bit of its momentum. I feel like Dirt Birds have lost a little bit of their momentum, but I believe they're going to get back up there. I know they've got over 700K in sales, so who knows where this is going. But before I get talking to you guys about my own project, I just want to go back to my little place that makes me feel comfortable, and that's little Boss Cat Rocket Club. I like to look at it. This is where I always go. As soon as I log on to JPEG Store, I go straight to the Boss Cats. I look at the floor price, I look at the action, I look at what's going on, and this just makes me feel good all over. Damn, it feels good to be a Boss Cat. Ayo! Alright guys, so check it out. Any of you who are into Boss Cats and you're active on the Discord, you probably know me, Ultimate Warrior, and you probably know Boss Cat Kung. Him and I have made friends. We've decided to join up to form a partnership because we want to bring our own style and our own vision of NFTs to the CNFT space. Now, our project is going to be called Space Pugs Club, and we've got a lot planned, you guys. Unfortunately, I can't give you any details yet because right now I'm just trying to form the team. I'm trying to get people to come work with me, people who can develop, people who can help me with the whitelist, with the minting process. I want everything to be smooth. I want everything to be top-notch, and I'm not going to rush anything. I'm not going to rush the art. I'm not going to rush the traits. I'm not going to rush this into production because I want to start making a bunch of money. That's not what it's about. We want to have multiple projects. I want to have people work with me so I can have a consistency in what I'm trying to establish. Kung feels the same way. We will be keeping you guys updated. You can come join our Discord. There's a link right down below under this video. Go join us there, you guys. People are asking a lot of questions. It's like we've already generated all this excitement just at the mere mention of developing an NFT project. But I'm here to say it's going to take a little bit of time because I want the right team and I want the project to be top notch. Now, I want to release multiple projects. I want my pugs to have a lot of utility. This being our first line, we're going to attach a lot of utility to these pugs. You're going to want to hold on to these pugs, guys. We're only going to release 5,000 of them. That's all the information I can give for you right now. Holding on to these pugs or multiple pugs will qualify you for airdrops. It will qualify you for our future projects, and we might even be handing out a couple of lifetime whitelists for some of the people who are lucky enough to get that. And so I'm very excited about this whole thing, and I wish I could give you guys more details, but if you've made it this far in the video, that means you are a true supporter of my channel. If you are, give me an Ayo down in the comments so I can know that you made it to the end, and let me know what you think about my top 5. Maybe let me know what you think, what your top 5 are, and we can discuss those things because I like to get in there and read the comments, you guys. So once again, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here with me. Big things coming for the space. Big things coming for Space Pugs. Big things coming for Boss Cat Rocket Crypto. Boom, baby. I'll see you on the next video.